Yo, picture this. You're standing in the middle of a dark forest. And it's not just any forest, it's the kind where even the shadows feel alive. Ryuto Kageyama, sword in hand, surrounded by nothing but darkness and the quiet rustle of the trees. Yeah, it's not the enemies he can see that have him shaken. It's the ones he can't see. The ones lurking inside him. Ever felt like you're fighting a battle inside your head? A battle that no one else can see? Well, Ryuto's been fighting that war every damn day. The moon is full, red, glowing like some ominous warning. Ryuto stands still, eyes closed for a moment as if he's trying to block everything out. But in the silence, the memories flood back, and suddenly, it feels like the forest is closing in on him. Like it's suffocating him. His hand grips the hilt of his sword tighter, the weight of it heavy with regret. Have you ever had that feeling? When you know you're holding on to something you should have let go of a long time ago? Yeah, Ryuto's there right now. Let's rewind a bit. Yeah, Ryuto wasn't always this hardened, vengeance-driven warrior. He wasn't born in the shadows of pain. There was a time when he was a kid, a dreamer, with nothing but his dad's honor to carry him forward. General Kageyama's son, the warrior who had conquered battles across the land. Ryuto looked up to his dad like a god. And for a while, everything seemed perfect. "I'll make you proud, father," Ryuto would whisper as he tied his armor, ready for battle. But then, one fateful night, everything changed. Betrayal. His best friend, Takeshi, the one he'd spent years fighting side by side with, sold out Ryuto's entire village to the enemy. In an instant, everything was gone: his family, his home, his future. Imagine losing everything you've ever known. Your friends, your family, everything you thought was real all ripped away in one night. Yeah, that's what Ryuto's dealing with. And so, the anger kicked in. Revenge became his reason to wake up. His thirst for vengeance was the only thing that kept him going. No one was safe. No enemy too strong. He hunted down anyone and everyone connected to the betrayal, and each victory was hollow. Each kill an empty echo of what he was really trying to fill. But now, standing in the middle of this cursed forest, Ryuto's asking himself, am I even fighting for the right reasons anymore? Years of rage have twisted him. His hands are stained with the blood of those he thought were enemies. But now he's starting to feel like the real monster is the one he sees in the mirror. And that's where we meet the ghost. This mysterious figure who seems to know all of Ryuto's deepest secrets. He pops up in the most unexpected places, whispering just the right words to mess with Ryuto's mind. You don't even know who your real enemies are, the ghost says, his voice a constant presence in Ryuto's mind. The clues start piling up. Ryuto begins to realize that maybe, just maybe, there's more to this whole revenge thing than he thought. Maybe the real enemy has been controlling him from the shadows this whole time. Every step Ryuto took, every fight he fought, was he just being played? Was the ghost behind it all? Clues lead Ryuto into dangerous territories, past battlefields long forgotten, and into an enemy stronger than he could have imagined. As he walks deeper into this web of deception, he begins to question everything. Who's been pulling the strings? Who has been using him as a pawn in a game that has been going on far longer than he realized? He tracks the ghost to a hidden hideout, a place where everything starts to make sense. Or so Ryuto thinks. But just as he approaches, someone else shows up. Is that Hiroshi? Ryuto says to himself, his voice barely a whisper. Yep, Hiroshi. His brother, who he thought was long dead. And now, here he is, standing in front of Ryuto like a ghost from the past. His blood runs cold as he looks at Hiroshi, not knowing what to feel: betrayal, anger, disbelief. You're alive. Ryuto manages to choke out, but Hiroshi's smile isn't one of relief or happiness. No, it's something colder, darker. It's a smile that doesn't belong on a brother's face. You never knew, did you, Ryuto? Hiroshi says. You were too busy hunting down the wrong person. The one you should have been hunting is standing right here. Ryuto's heart stops. The pieces click into place. Hiroshi had been the one pulling the strings. He was the one who had orchestrated the entire thing, from the betrayal of their village to every step Ryuto had taken since. The fight wasn't just against enemies. It was against his own blood, against the very person who had always been there, pretending to be the ally. You betrayed us all. Ryuto's voice cracks. There's no anger left, just pain. Deep, unrelenting pain. Hiroshi steps closer, his eyes dark and cold. I did what needed to be done, Ryuto, and you were blinded by your own revenge to see it. Now, Ryuto stands there, sword in hand, as the weight of it all crashes down on him. He could end it all right here. He could strike Hiroshi down and end the pain, the years of suffering. But what would that accomplish? Would it bring back their family? Would it undo the hurt that's been done? The sword feels heavier in his hands now, and the anger that once fueled him starts to fade. He lowers it slowly, struggling to hold back the tears. I'm not like you, Ryuto says, his voice filled with grief. I don't want to become what you've become. I can't. And just as Ryuto turns his back on his brother, thinking his nightmare is finally over, the ghost shows up. This time, he's not some faceless figure. He's right there in front of Ryuto, and it's someone Ryuto knows. You think it's over? You've been playing by their rules the whole time, the ghost says, stepping out from the shadows. His voice chilling. Ryuto spins around, eyes widening as the figure steps forward. It's someone he never expected, someone close to him. The ghost reveals his true identity, and with that, Ryuto's world shatters once more. The fight isn't over. Far from it. The truth is darker than Ryuto ever imagined. What would you do if you were in Ryuto's shoes? Would you choose redemption or revenge? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and trust me, you don't want to miss what happens next. Hit that subscribe button, because Ryuto's battle is just getting started. Stay tuned for more.